Welcome back to Hollywood Bulletin. Keep watching, because today we take you deep into the powerful connection between Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, a bond that touched millions and went far beyond the movie screen. Theirs was a friendship filled with mutual respect, admiration, and a deep emotional connection that never truly faded. Kevin once said when he first saw Whitney, he thought she was so beautiful and felt like she was the one for him.
You weren't just pretty. You were as beautiful as a woman could be.
While Kevin was married to Cindy Silva and building his Hollywood career and family, Whitney was rising fast in the music world, selling millions and making her mark. Kevin noticed her greatness right away and later got the script for The Bodyguard, where he not only starred as Frank Farmer, but also co-produced it. He needed the perfect woman to play Rachel Marron, and Whitney was the only one he wanted. Despite studio worries about the interracial romance and Whitney's own doubts about taking such a big role, Kevin believed in her completely and stood by her until she said yes. She told him she was scared of failing, but Kevin promised he wouldn't let her fall and that he would be there every step of the way. She didn't need acting classes. He told her to just be herself and bring her natural charm to the screen. When she finally auditioned, Kevin already knew he was giving her the role no matter what, because to him, nobody else could do it better. They shared long hours working on the film, laughing, rehearsing scenes, and building a true friendship. Whitney described Kevin as kind, warm, and a true gentleman who always made sure she felt safe on set. They bonded over their similar upbringing in the Baptist church and love for music. And although Whitney left to focus on her singing after filming, the chemistry they built stayed alive in the hearts of fans. Behind the scenes, Kevin's marriage was falling apart, and Whitney was choosing Bobby Brown. Though rumors suggest there may have been a private moment between her and Kevin during the filming, the truth is, only they will ever know. Whitney later married Bobby, and the film was released in 1992, becoming a massive hit with over $400 million earned, and the soundtrack, especially I Will Always Love You, winning global praise. Kevin kept praising Whitney's beauty and talent during press events, while Whitney avoided comments that might disrespect her husband. As years passed, Kevin stayed supportive from afar as Whitney struggled with addiction. When she returned with her album in 2009, Kevin was proud of her and knew she still had so much love and strength inside. During her hardest moments, Kevin even wrote letters hoping she'd turn things around, but never got a reply. Then came the heartbreaking day of February 11, 2012, when Whitney was found in her hotel bathtub. Kevin was at his son's birthday party when he heard the news and quietly stepped aside to speak his heart into a camera as a way to release his emotions. Whitney's family later asked him to speak at her funeral, and he flew straight to New Jersey with his wife, writing the eulogy along the way and speaking from the soul, saying Whitney wasn't just pretty, she was as beautiful as a woman could be. And people didn't just like her, they loved her.
You weren't just pretty. You were as beautiful as a woman could be. And people didn't just like you, Whitney. They loved you.
Sadly, 3 years later, her daughter Bobby Christina was found unresponsive in a bathtub just like her mother and died after 6 months in a coma at only 22. Kevin expressed his sympathy and heartbreak for the family, and even though he hadn't spoken to Bobby in a long time, he wished her a second chance at life. In 2021, a remake of The Bodyguard was announced, sparking backlash as fans and even Bobby Brown felt the original was untouchable and didn't need to be remade. No matter how many versions come out, what Kevin and Whitney created was something timeless, rare, and deeply emotional. Their connection was more than just acting. It was real friendship, maybe even something more. And as Kevin once said, he will always love her and believes there's a woman in heaven so perfect that even God must wonder how he created her.
Knowing that there's a lady in heaven who is making God himself wonder how he created something so perfect.
Thank you for watching this emotional journey with us. If you felt touched by their story, don't forget to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss a story that moves your heart.